Scorpio Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Aquarius to full moon in Leo, January into February 2022. That is such a mouthful. I am your reader. Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short. They're my initials. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle. There's a link in the description box. You know what else there's a link for in the description box? My Patreon, patreon.com/drawingthecircle, the best career move I ever made. A lovely members-only subscription platform that allows me to set different levels of subscription, charge different stuff for different benefits. It's a lot of fun for me over there. All of my patrons, regardless of subscription level, get me every single morning with an unlisted YouTube live stream link and a little thing we call a daily check-in, talking about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, always ending with a little prayer, a little blessing, a little something something to send us on our way. And it's my favorite way to start the day, even though it rhymes, and I do it from the couch, usually in my bathrobe, cup of coffee from the laptop. It's a lot of fun. All of my subscribers get that, and all of my subscribers also get all the extended readings, the part 2s to the part 1s on YouTube. You can get it on Vimeo on demand. I love Vimeo on demand, but all of my subscribers get past, present, and future, all of the extended readings, and there are a lot of them. I want to say that. That was a lot to upload, but check it out. We got 8 levels. We got seekers, humans, heroes, angels, witches, immortals, mystics, gods, goddesses, 1 tier. That's the top tier. Check out the menu. It's in the description box. I love it so much, and if you want the deeper dive, because you're a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, or perhaps a cross watcher, you want the deeper dive, come Patreon on Patreon with the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. Darlings, just call me Mal. Aber, Zombie, and Witch. Everybody loves his t-shirt, so I try and save it for Scorpios, because it's right up your alley. So let's get down to business. In case you are new to the channel, a 5-card draw is just 5 cards, one from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. In this case, a waxing moon, a beautiful new to full, which we'll talk about in a second. We'll look at it, the astrology of it. But these 5 cards also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, in that order, to help you refine your intuitive things, right? What is it that you want to plant a seed for and wax, grow, expand, manifest, law of attraction, who's he, what's this, your spell work, whatever you want to call your manifestational art, to kind of nail the dismount, because when the moon rides at her peak, then ye heart's desire seek, so you might as well plant the seed. Let's look at that. The new moon in Aquarius, Saturday, January 21st, 3:53 p.m. I am in New York. That is Eastern time. And I gotta say, an Aquarius moon on a new moon in Aquarius, particularly on a Saturday, could be really, really wonderful for humanity. 11th house. Aquarians tend to be the friendly ones, a bit distant, fixed air, and will most likely square your fixed water of Scorpio at some point around that time, but really heal the world, right? Link pinks, hands across America. We are the world. We are the children. Very, us, all of us, humanity. But then the 2-week period, waxing, building, expanding, manifesting to the full moon in Leo on Sunday, February 5th, 1:29 p.m. Eastern. Come on, it's a Sunday, the day of the sun, with Leo ruled by the sun, and that could be very personal, right? So cast, bless everybody on the new moon, and so that you can really, when the moon rides out at her peak, Mercury still retrograde at the time of this recording, then ye heart's desire seek. Now, in between those 2 dates, we have the 22nd of January, Uranus goes direct, so, that's helpful. So many jokes going past the third eye. And on the 26th of January, this should be interesting, Venus goes in to Pisces. Now, Venus, like Mercury, tends to move rather quickly through the signs, but, you got to figure that's going to trine your Scorpio something or other. Just saying. So, look, it's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Do check your other signs. The readings for your other signs, particularly if you see repetition of words in the titles. I wish I could put everything I wanted to put in the titles, but they only give you 100 characters, so I do the best that I can. which is why I started putting things in the comment section and pinning it to kind of give a little bit more there. Oh, and this is important, cross-watchers in particular. You're going to understand a little bit more of the heart's desire of what it is the one you are cross-watching for, in this case, the Scorpio. But if you apply this to yourself, you will be manifesting something, right? Which means holistically, in terms of unity and in terms of vibrational quantum whoosy-whatses, you will be helping the entire Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign and cross-watchers manifest their heart's desires, which is part of our sacred contracts. They're written into us before we take on the roles in this lifetime and every lifetime. So you can't really get rid of your heart's desires. They were assigned. Yeah? And I'm doing it right now. That's a big part of my heart's desire, doing this work. You know, they're taking what I'm giving because I'm working for a living. Did I just channel Huey Lewis? I'm the fun one. So both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I will do the best that I can. I have an older brother who's a Scorpio, right? And I want his heart's desires to manifest. So help me, help you, help him, help them. And the shift from explanation to divination, you'll see it a bunch in my reads, happens in the still point. So ready? Please take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Still point. So switch over from one hemisphere of the brain to the other. So, using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire, I call upon the beloved ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the magical, fragment? What is the spell fragment? A little clue, a little tip to help them refine their element of fire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their heart's desires, or perhaps what their heart's desires require. This beautiful, nudiful healing. There we go. Pretty general, but very clear coming out the box. Now this is a candle spell. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. I don't see why you couldn't do that on a Saturday, right? Light a little candle a little bit every day, but certainly nail that on the full moon on a Sunday in Leo. So candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. That could be anything: physical healing, emotional healing, mental healing, financial healing, whatever. That's why we got 4 more cards. And by the way, this needs to be grounded, because particularly with such a powerful fire energy, you need earth. Fuel, right? The wood, the wax that fuels the fire. It's the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the stone indicated and you want to use it as a touchstone, an amulet, a talisman, whatever, a reminder, a gratitude rock, so that you can kind of get, I'm working this magic a little bit, this intentional work a little bit every day for 14 days or whenever you catch this. And if you don't have the stone, don't worry. Clear quartz does everything, and you can really use anything, right? A piece of jewelry goes a long way. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. I feel like my Virgo sun does the explanation, and then the Pisces moon does the divination. Leo rising, making it look good as I call upon the beloved Archangel Ariel, my Archangel, the Archangel of Lyons, one of the Archangels of the North, powers of earth, hence the Crystal Oracle. Please, beloved Archangel Ariel, one card in clarity for the Sagittarian, the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the Oracle message for the element of earth, the fuel to feed that fire, as well as ground and manifest their heart's desire that most likely requires healing, this beautiful nudiful. Ooh, carnelian, second chakra stones. These Scorpios. That's okay, Virgo's in there too, and Libra's in between at the hips. Let's read a little bit about carnelian. I have carnelian. I have Neptune in Scorpio because I'm Generation X. That's why we are the way that we are. And we don't really give a damn, do we? Carnelian. So your keywords: healing. Oh, we got a double whammy. First 2 cards. Healing, creativity, second chakra, right? Energy. Calmness. That's nice. Grounding, very good, and stability. This wonderful crystal offers you protection and healing. It will help dissolve the sadness you have recently experienced, as well as calm your thoughts and ease any anxiety. And if you are particularly a vibrationally emotional, empathic Scorpio, remember, that might not all be yours. Just saying. Carnelian will also help you to express your emotions and stimulate your creativity. Do you realize we're talking to Scorpios? They don't usually share that stuff until it's too late. I have an older brother. You are encouraged to take up a creative pursuit or hobby at this time. Start to express yourself in whatever way you choose without judgment. In other words, it's not about content and product, right? You're just going to do it. Creativity is one of the best ways to, perhaps non-verbally, take what's going on the inside and put it out on the outside. And if nobody ever sees it, you're free to keep it secret. Working with color will especially be helpful at the moment, for color can also help to stabilize and heal your emotions. Absolutely true. Over the coming days, you will begin to feel a renewed sense of peace, joy, and wonderment for life. That would make sense over the 2-week period we're talking here. Give thanks for the wondrous blessings you are receiving. Okay, we're going to just turn the book this way, because that's quite a number of words to remember just in terms of keywords. But let's keep going. Fire requires air. So for the element of air, we are using the Healing with the Angels Oracle. Let's see who the healing angels are that are available to help you do this. But it does take the element of air. You got to ask, pray, meditate, whatever. Go help. But it's nice to know which ones, right? Instead of just addressing the entire celestial kingdom, 'cause that's a bit much. But you're Scorpios, you might. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Oh, this feels very loving. Okay. I call upon the angels and archangels of water, the sign of Scorpio, powers of the West. Please, beloved Gabrielites, the healing angel waters, or the waters of healing angels. One card in clarity for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Please, watching this video and receiving this reading. Who's waiting in the wings with their wings ready to fly in, because they do not show up unannounced. You gotta call, you gotta ask. That's just a law. That's just polite. Of course, angels have clear boundaries. So, what's the element of air here to stoke that fire and manifest their heart's desire, which, yes, may be about healing a situation that they're in, but could require their heart's desire that healing, with the carnelian healing, creativity, energy, calmness, grounding, and stability, which sounds very, very sane. This beautiful, beautiful. We got the healing angels of friendship. So, waxing friendship. Now, look, think about it. What would the function be? I've been saying this lately in the videos. You pretty much know what a plumber does, right? You know what a car mechanic does, right? Don't expect him to do your dishes. It's not the gig, right? So, what would the healing angels of friendship do? Most obvious is heal your friendships, but also perhaps make your healing process more friendly. How about being friendly to yourself when you're having a bad day, right? When you're feeling the emotions. And, we all have conditioning from family and society going back to caveman times about, how we deal with our emotions and whether we express them or not. And that's created a lot of chaos on planet Earth and lots of wonderful sitcom humor, right? About not expressing how you really feel. Now, Scorpios are kind of known for that, but, emotions are element of water. Stagnant water ain't great, right? You got to keep it moving to an extent, though you are fixed water, but it can be focused, right? And eventually that stuff, almost instantly, your emotions have an immediate biochemical reaction and response in your body. Watch the movie What the Bleep Do We Know? The polka scene, the wedding polka scene. Just going to leave that there. So all you got to do is call on them. Maybe this is your healing a friendship relationship here, but this feels like very singular within within yourself. It's like, it feels like you got stuff to heal and move through, and we all do, right? It's not like, oh yeah, just you. But let's look at your element, the element of water. The Whispers of Love Oracle by Angelo Hartfield. I love these, and this is where the party doth turneth a lot, because it's got that romance card and all that kind of lovey-dovey stuff. But there are no womp-womps in this deck. Womp-womp. Please take a nice deep breath. Let's talk to the higher selves here. Still point. This feels really warm, though, I gotta say. All right, so I call upon the higher selves of all involved. 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the whisper of love? The piece of information, inspiration, insight needed by the Scorpio Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross Watchers watching this video and receiving this reading. Higher selves, leave the card in my hand for the element of water, the juice, the love that is divine power, right? The core love being all that is, depending on what dimensional overtone you're on, to help them manifest their heart's desire of or via healing, with that carnelian, that calmness, that creativity, that there's a lot of them in here. Healing, creativity, energy, right? To move that energy, calmness, grounding, and stability with the help of the healing angels of friendship in the element of air. This beautiful, beautiful. Love makes the difference. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. So, we knew that, right? We know love makes the difference, but it's gotta start within. Which means you gotta feel what you gotta feel, and maybe you're pissed at one of your friends, or, you know, maybe there's been an argument, a falling out, or just distance that's come between you. Well, that's gonna say, those healing angels of friendship are gonna say, you gotta be friendly with those emotions. I know this is hard to hear, Scorpios, because, you know, you're water signs. I'm a Pisces moon, so I understand we are not our emotions. They move through us. Think energy in motion, right? Moves through us, but we have the choice about what we want to do with that, right? So being friendly to those emotions. Oh, The Guest House by Rumi, the poet, the Sufi poet, The Guest House. I have a copy of it somewhere, but Google it, because it is saying whatever comes, welcome them in, even if they like steal all your shit. That's not verbatim, right? But it is that because the ego is always gonna, you know, only want the good feeling stuff. The soul knows that it's all part of the journey, and the personality has to choose between and yeah. So you get to choose that, and nobody needs to know. And it's really saying with that carnelian card to use your creativity. No one needs to know about it, but look at how much brilliant art has come out of people's suffering. I had a conversation at the Fire Pit at Gurney's a little less than a week ago, and we were talking about just that. We were saying that suffering makes good art, right? If an artist is given everything they want and none of what they really need, sometimes there's a, you know, Venn diagram, right? There's an overlap, but, you know, suffering does make good art. And certainly it doesn't have to necessarily be product oriented, as I said, but a way for you to kind of, I don't like using this word, but I will, exorcise, alchemize, and let it move through you and out, and you will find love does indeed make a difference, particularly when you say to those emotions, those feelings, whatever, hey, it's okay, I love you, you're allowed to be here, right? And then what does it do? It gives it breathing room and space. I've been doing this stuff since the 80s, kids. My spiritual awakening happened before cell phones. I'm really glad for it. So, thankful, grateful. Let's get you the card of spirit, the Matcon Healing Mantra deck. A little mantra to take you through. These work if you work them. But it's the element of spirit, right? The energy to charge it. So, you know, grab a carnelian or something similar, cast a spell for healing, call in the healing angels of friendship with the real strong emotional intention that love is going to make the difference, going to heal past hurts, right? And it's going to provide a lot for you to then, at your heart's desire, seek at that full moon. And yeah, and that's why having a little piece of something could be helpful to remind you of the mantra. Please take a nice deep breath. that's clear. I call upon the Ascended Masters of Healing, which are a lot of you. Please, beloved Ascended Masters of Healing, one card in clarity for the Scorpio Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading. What is the perfect healing mantra, as specific as possible in a general read, please, for the Scorpio Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers, the card of Spirit, to charge this spell, to juice it up and to unify it. E does equal MC squared, so they can manifest their heart's desire of healing with that carnelian energy of healing and creativity and calmness and stability, but also that creativity engaged, which feels very strong here, with the healing angels of friendship in air, love making the difference in water. So tell us, perfect healing mantra for the Scorpios and the cross watchers this beautiful, beautiful January into February 2023. Rewriting the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. I know all these mantras by heart. I've had this deck for 3 years, just about, I think. So, rewriting the subconscious. Now, where does stuff go when it's not in our conscious mind, particularly the emotions? Well, it goes in to the subconscious. And the thing is under the subconscious is the unconscious, and that's where the empathic stuff comes in. So whatever you are moving through you, and I do recommend looking into this cross watchers as well, whatever it is that you're feeling in that given moment, if it rises to the conscious awareness, know that it's time for it to come up, like something bubbling up to the top, but you're not just clearing that for you. Everybody in that moment is feeling, everybody, let's say like 7.8 billion people on the planet, well, let's say 2 billion are feeling it, right? So this is a lovely, lovely, lovely thing, and it's not saying it has to feel horrible, it's saying the more you embrace feeling good, the less often you will feel bad. So I'm going to read it from the Bookie Book, because we love Matt Kahn. He really is a genius. Stylistically, we're incredibly different, but we are on the same mission. He calls it All for Love, the Love Revolution. I call it Anchoring Paradise, Planet Earth, because I'm a pagan. Rewriting the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. When the subconscious is rewritten, you are able to feel good on a regular basis regardless of the way life unfolds. Now that's emotional mastery, right? You're not just trying to feel good. We're not supposed to feel one way all the time. What a bore, right? And then joy and happiness all the time becomes bland, not fun. And plus, it's a really good way to avoid your emotional healing. In rewriting the subconscious, you reverse the gravitational pull of conditioning. What I was saying about conditioning and about how, oh, big boys don't cry. It's like, I'm 5. You reversing the gravitational pull of conditioning to become more familiar with the virtues of goodness. As goodness becomes more known, the opposite vibration of negativity can become a less frequent visitor in your life. In other words, you keep welcoming and allowing that stuff to come through and embracing the good when you're feeling good. It's not trying to always feel good. That's a trap. That is a trap called spiritual bypassing. I won't. I refuse. This mantra is ideal for relieving guilt, which can be about somebody else's guilt as well. In releasing shame. Guilt is I've done wrong. Shame is I am wrong. So that can easily be projected onto another person as well. And finding joy in new beginnings. And I think for a new moon read, that's on the money. That's on the dot there. So, we're going to do a blessimation. It's a combination of a blessing and summation. And as much as I like to joke around here for the 5-card draws, because they are my favorite series, we do these for real. Please take a nice deep breath. Because I do love to cast in the living room. Except I'm in my dining room. Who's the whole point? No, this feels really lovely and warm. I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Scorpio Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. watching this video and receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need to manifest their heart's desire by rewriting the subconscious. Because the more they embrace feeling good, the less often they will feel bad. And of course, love's going to make the difference in how that goes down with a water sign. Love can help them heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance, because love is the divine. And calling upon the healing angels of friendship, should they so decide to. Mercury retrograde. Friendly with themselves, friendly with their emotions, friendly with other people, or maybe this is about friendship in general, with that creativity, that calm, that healing, that groundedness, that centeredness, to help them move through and heal their emotions through working with color or whatever they are inherently drawn to really ground their heart's desire into physical form that either is or doth require healing. Please take a nice deep breath. Candle flame, burn this hour. Bring to them your healing power for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So motivate. So it is. I love you guys. Did you like that? Does it make sense? Come on, it's a Scorpio read. Then hit that thumbs up. Takes 2 seconds to do. Like the video and help the other Scorps find it. Want more of me? Subscribe, do all the YouTube-y things. You know, comment, hit the notification bell. You never know when we'll put one of these out. I kind of go with my gut on that stuff. And if you want to book me for a private reading, I take clients all over the world. We can Zoom record it, we can Facebook Messenger, we can Instagram, we'll figure it out. There's a link in the description box. Booking a reading with Mal explains everything you ever wanted to know about booking a reading with Mal, but perhaps we're afraid to ask. If you want that deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mal, just come Patreon on Patreon. I am the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, and the more you get to know me, the more you'll get that everybody's part of an Archangel. It's just, I know it. And it is my honor, my pleasure, I don't like using the word privilege, but it's decent alliteration, to serve you. And the most important thing I can say to anyone, but particularly Scorpios, because of that water thing, is I love you and I believe in you. You can do this. We're here to do it right this time. All them past lives, right? So, you know, hang in there. Heal, hail, farewell, and blessed be.